So we came out this morning and we're on our way to work, and he's just bringing the sheep across the road. So that was one dog, but he's asked us to wait, and we're waiting, and he's bringing the rest over. So we're just waiting now. He's shouting at something in the field. Oh, there we go. Oh, beautiful. Look at the goat. No, 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 Mr. Goat. You're going the wrong way.
Oh, shit.
It's alright. The guy will give him a quick.
Oh, it's only one?
Probably it wants to go back where it came from, doesn't it? Bless it.
Oh, it's a nice trick. We need to remember.
It's like, no, no, no. Go on. Let's go with you. Go with your herd. Go find your herd.
Yeah, we can go.
Okay, daily vid. Here we are at the workshop. David's more covered in oil than I am, which is surprising because I'm usually a little oil monster. So we got here. We had a mad Jack hunt, as in Jack, the car Jack, and not Jack, the boss. We eventually sorted it. We were one bolt off getting the old wishbone on because that's what we thought. It said to push it out the way. And it turns out we needed to put the new one on. So we've stripped it all down again. And this is where we're at. Will it? No, it won't do that way. So this is the inside of a Ford Transit wheel bit. So we're about to stick the new wishbone on. So we had a Clementine break. So yeah, we'll update you later with what goes on next. Well, it's done. Eventually done. Okay, 2 and a bit hours later, but it's done. So there we go. We're going to get that pushed out, and hopefully the digger's battery will work so we can bring the digger in ready for tomorrow. It's been quite a day. I started off with laundry in the morning and the market. Because that's what happens on a Monday, and then came to work. And you know what? I just can't wait for going and getting something to eat because I'm absolutely fecking starving and not eaten out since my croissants. Hey, that kind of looks a bit freaky, doesn't it? Well, this is me in bed. I'm sat with Batty. I got my cow hat on. I got absolutely piss wet through. And yeah, weekend took longer than it could have done. So by the end, so funny on my face on the light. Oh man. Anyway, that's better. No. So yeah, work took much longer than it should have done. So by the time I'd finished sorting everything, and we had to get the digger in, ready to do an engine rebuild. So like managed to get it in, get the cab off, and get it in the workshop, and then we set off for home. Only dropped David at his, well, with his car, and then headed back to here. Got caught up in the tight streets because it's tight streets here in Portugal, near where I am, and my car mirror, passenger side, got taken out. And then I drove up here. Well, at first I missed the turning from my own. I was like, but luckily there's a turnaround place not too far up. So turn around, come back down, come back up the track. And my tyres all need replacing and they're a bit skiddy, you know. And the track with not very good tread on your tyres is a bit so all was alright getting back. And then I came back into an incredibly wet house. I don't know quite why or how, and I suppose it happens when it's raining outside, but the dogs can't be dried because the dog towel was put outside and left outside, and the floor was piss wet through all the way from the door all the way. Not that I've got much floor in my tiny house, I've really not. And it's like, oh fuck. But Bear was outside in the rain, happy as bears are in the rain. Elsa was on her bed. Batty had brought himself in because he was been with me all day. So I put my tea out because I grabbed some tea. I grabbed some toasties on the way back because I thought I'm not fucking cooking when I get back. So I grabbed some toasties, put mine down, give the boys theirs, turned around, Batty was eating half my cheese toasty. I was like, just let him have it. So yeah, had my half my cheese toasty for tea, and I've set the fire going, and I've put my clothes ready to dry for tomorrow, going to work tomorrow, and put the laundry away and put the laundry that couldn't get dried in the dryer because last week I shrunk someone's socks and they turned into Christmas decorations. So yeah, so I've put the laundry out to dry on the wardrobe. The fire's roaring, and I'm snuggled in bed with Batty, and for some reason I can't find my bed socks. I've got fluffy bed socks, I can't find them. So hopefully they'll show up sooner or later, and hopefully I'll be able to get myself a waterproof jacket soon because this rain's absolutely crazy. And yeah, who knows. So tomorrow is another day, and another bit of day of something different because I've never worked. I've used a digger when I worked at the farm, but I've never done an engine rebuild on a bobcat digger before, so I'm excited about that. And I'm really pleased that I managed to wishbone on the mk7 Transit today. So it's all progress, it's all learning, it's all growth, and it should all be contributing pennies towards building my community, or our community, whichever way you look at it. It's yeah, it's all good stuff. Anyway, from me, from little Batty, the furball who's already crashed out. Can you hear that noise? That's Bear having a wriggle. I'm surprised the bed's not shaking, honestly, seriously. He's on his mattress down there under the bed, and Elsa's well asleep. She's snuggled up. She's happy. She's got her she had a little bit of me toasty, so did Bear. So they're snuggled up now, fast asleep, and ready to start a new day tomorrow, I guess. Right, so from me, Batty, Elsa and Bear, good night, sleep tight, and lots of love.